Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, drink. Wait. You got the whole situation going on right now. Wait a minute.
I had to come rich white woman ready. You know, rich white women where they're the North Face jackets.
Oh
So I
Lord.
came rich white woman
Oh,
ready.
okay, North Face. Oh, we got money, honey. Okay, we look a large.
Don't count my coins.
Well, excuse me. Anyway, how y'all guys doing? It's your boy Darren Green back with another live to talk about these girls, honey. These Real Housewives of Potomac. I was about to say Atlanta, honey. When I tell you, okay, episode 15, incident disclosure. I'm here with
Indecent.
in oh indecent. Oh, girl, did I wait? What did I say?
You said incident.
I hope I did not say that with the video. Girl, indecent child.
You did say incident with confidence too.
Girl, look. It's a little late. It's late in Jersey, honey. Okay.
Girl,
Yeah, I'm here with El Teddy. What's going on?
what's going on? What's
You
going
know.
on, people? I had so much to do today, and
Mm,
I ain't get none of it done. I was supposed to do my sugar spike. I'm probably still gonna do it after this live, but I got thrown off. So much shit threw me off today. I couldn't even really
hmm
do all my shit today. But hey, we here.
I know that's right. Now Medusa might pop in. A little later. She did. She has, you know, dropped the load. I
The
was like,
baby has come.
yes.
Yes,
She said
yes.
she might pop in a little bit later in the episode. I gave her the link and everything. So
When did she have it?
I don't know. Like I just texted her today and she was like, "Yeah, I had the baby." I was like, "Oh, yes." So if anybody want to come in here, I have the link in the chat. Okay. Now we need to pop some
Speaking of
people.
which, let me go get my computer and share it out.
Yeah, we need to get the people. The people ain't in here yet, child. What's going on? You know, YouTube been doing me dirty, child. Let me not say too much, child. I don't want to be shadow banned again.
You know, YouTube do all us dirty. They ain't about shit.
They be doing us dirty, child. I'm
They
like,
do. They don't
they
care about us.
see they know when a motherfucker get close, when they know you about to get close to being a partner, they want to start.
They do not care about us.
Yeah, okay.
Michael Jackson told us that a long time ago. We
you
just
said
didn't listen. He
you
made
said
a whole song about it.
you just said Janet Jackson.
No, Michael Jackson.
I would say Janet too, because the reason. Let me tell you something. The
Because
you
Michael Jackson made that song. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
they don't
And
listen.
we ain't listen. We did not listen.
Listening while doing homework. Hey, Quintessential, how you doing? I know that's right. You're listening while you're doing your homework. That's the dedication. Okay, we're gonna give you a good show today. We got to get into these girls now. Backstage, me and Elton, we get into this little tiff, honey, when it comes to this one lady. Okay, because I kind of like her. El Teddy is like, nah, dude. She, Karen. I felt bad. I think the reason why I like, because I be feeling bad for her, like, because they just be giving it to her, and she just, I mean, she had a couple 1 to 2 with Giselle, but we gonna get into that too. But like this whole situation between her and
If
Rob.
you go back with Karen from season one, the
Mm-hmm,
way Karen used to be giving it to people, you
mm-hmm,
would have no understanding of her. No understanding for her. None. None. Mm-mm.
Child. Well, let's timeline everything. So yeah, we get a montage of the ladies. That's the first opening scene. I think we get like a scene with Mia and Giselle. It starts off with them. So they're talking, they're eating food. I'm hearing gurgling and gaga and like just some unpleasant sounds. And I'm like, production, why y'all gotta do that every time? Like y'all gotta like add the emphasis on certain things. The girl
Listen,
having bubble guts, okay, or
if there was any inclination of where this episode was going,
mm-hmm.
it was the fact that we start off with bubble guts. That just let us know the shit show that we were going to be in for a mess.
Because
It was
Giselle,
a mess.
so miserable. Her stomach miserable. She's gonna make everybody else feel bad because she dealing with what she got going on. I did see her take out a piece of bread from her purse. I'm like, oh no, girl, you drunk. You
Listen,
you need
listen.
to
Here's
over.
my thing. What type of ghetto ass, alley ass, urban ass? Because you know the Potomac girls
Mm-hmm.
try to coin themselves off as being bourgeoisie and so
Mm-hmm.
much better than the rest of us lowly folks. And this gutter sniper right up out the hood is over here pulling slices of bread out of her purse with fucking aluminum foil on it. Like somebody's grandma for real. Like I envision she had some butterscotch candy in her
Mm-hmm.
purse as well to give out to somebody. Somebody make it make. Where does she even find slices of bread?
I don't
That's
know.
what I want to know.
Maybe it's one of those hotels that got them little snacks. Now my thing is,
Even the hotels that have the little consignment shop or whatever little thing they have where you can buy
mhm.
like a snack or two. I ain't never seen a goddamn loaf of bread.
I said the same thing. Quintessential. Giselle was hung the hell over. Okay, she was hung over. She was keeping that bread because that's what you do when you hung over and your stomach hurt. You got to get rid of that liquor, that excess liquor to be in your stomach. You got to get some bread.
A
That bread,
man.
the liquor, honey.
But that's my thing. She had bread.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get bread from?
Oh, she just knew it was gonna be a day of drinking for her.
My thing is this.
These girls alcoholics though too. And I hate to throw around that word, but these girls was drinking the whole damn
My
episode.
thing is this. Anybody, have you ever been to Mexico?
No.
Now I said on my review, if you ever went to Mexico, thought about going to Mexico, heard about Mexico, the first thing they tell you about Mexico, don't drink the water
Mm-hmm.
and take you some nausea pills, something for upset stomach, something for diarrhea, and all of that stuff, because the water and all of that, it's going to make you sick. I'm telling you, they always tell you that in advance. Anybody
Yeah.
who's ever went to Mexico. That's why even Mia was like, "Oh, girl, I got nausea pills," because she got the memo. Everybody knows, but this trifling ass Giselle. That's how I knew. Like you said, she probably was just drunk,
Yeah.
raggedy whore.
That's probably what it is. Look, game recognized game. Okay, I've been to college. I've been to events. Child, you get drunk as hell. You got to eat some bread. We all knew that. Now they get to talking, child, and Giselle talks about how she didn't like how Karen was lying on Charisse. So basically, from the last previous episode, how that fiasco went down, she was just talking about the whole situation with Mia. The whole jealousy conversation comes up where Mia's like, "Well, do you think that Karen might be jealous of Charisse?" And he's like, "How can you be jealous at 50?" And that's when Giselle was like, "It's possible, because I think Wendy could be jealous of you." The way this bitch be hyping up people's heads, like, because that's what Giselle do. She hypes people up to beef with people. That's it. Because the way that I was like, Giselle, be for real. I know you're not really thinking that Wendy is jealous of who?
Here, here's my thing. What is there for? I want Giselle to name me one thing that Wendy has to be jealous of Mia about.
The only thing I can think of is money. It's definitely not looks. You know, hmm, you know, Wendy is
But
home
you know what this is? You know what it is? I'm gonna
colorism.
tell you what it is. It's that extra member of the cast that'll be sitting on the couch at the reunion. Colorism.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else would she have to be jealous of her about? They got the same amount of fucking implants. So there goes that box.
Okay.
Mia, I mean, Wendy is very married. Her husband looks 1,000 times better than Mia's husband. So
Yep.
there goes that. She has 4 degrees. Mia, we don't even know has a high school diploma. She has a very nice job. She has several jobs, several
Okay.
nice jobs
Yeah.
outside of Potomac. She's a political commentator for CNN. She's also a professor at Johns Hopkins. Her husband has a very nice job as a lawyer, as an attorney. She has great kids. She has a mother who cares about her, a mother who's there for her.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
it
it's the other way
goes
around.
back to the colorism. The only thing it is the fact that Wendy's dark skinned and
Yeah.
Mia is light skinned because there's nothing else that you could equate her even being jealous of.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I looked at it in that way. Then I also looked at it in a way of like she wants to keep the drama going and she wants to hype people up so that they can, like I said, beef with people. Colorism is definitely a real big issue. Like we spoke on many episodes about this. That definitely has to be one of the major keys because it makes no sense if the way you listed all the attributes from each other. Like Mia should be jealous of Wendy, and
And
me
I can't
about
even
it.
go to dress because Wendy be dressed down. Say what
Okay,
you want. Mama fashions be here for. Quiet as
fashion.
you tell. Her and Candace usually are the best dressed of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, Candace.
Girls,
Candace outfits for this trip has been sickening. Her
yeah.
outfits have been sickening for
She
me.
been eating the girls up. She been eating the girls up, and
Yeah.
these girls that get all the credit, they don't be what they be wearing. Jealous of who? Giselle, you're jealous of Wendy. Okay, you ain't got no damn body. Your house look a mess. You got lassos on your neck. You over here. You got the bubble guts because you're damn drunk. Your alcoholic ass done got hungover and you're drinking some more. He just miserable, and that's why she and it. That was the villain of this episode. This girl was she was getting on my nerves because she was just the way she just was placing herself into situations like, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like, yeah, Giselle, your day is coming. Your day is coming. I can't wait for this reunion. I don't know who gonna do it. Do you in?
They're not going to. Don't even get your hopes up.
They should.
Don't. For
Man,
some reason, this bitch always manages to get away unscathed.
hmm,
Because see, what happens is Giselle will start the argument and get out the way and let them go at it. So now these two are windmilling and cracking each other's skull. They done forgot the orchestrator of this whole situation. Giselle got lost in the fray, and it's just these two people at each other at odds, forgetting that y'all mutually should have a problem with this bitch over here.
I mean, come on, let's get into it. Anybody trying to mention it, but anyway, what else happened after that? Then she brings up Jacqueline, the whole situation with Jacqueline, and basically Mia's like, "Oh well, I think there's no return from this. Like, I think this is really it." And honestly, I I still feel like this damn beef is fake. To be honest with you, I think that what they got going on is not that serious. It's not that serious for them to hold on to this tiff that they got with each other.
You
Like
you talk
we talk
about who?
Jacqueline and Mia.
I think it's more than what we're seeing.
Okay.
I think what's going on with Jacqueline and Mia is more than what we've seen. I don't think, and I think it's a lot of stuff that's happened off camera. We heard that they was already arguing on that trip. It's more than what we've seen.
Hmm.
Way more than what we've seen.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's just I just because Mia is the type she just plans everything out. Now they start talking about this damn bachelorette party, and Mia's like, "Oh, well, do you know? Does she want strippers? Like, because I got strippers or whatever." She said, "Yeah, yeah." Giselle was like, "Yeah, she wants strippers." I'm like, "Hell yeah, Robin wants some damn strippers. She wants some. She want them ebony chicks. Robin wants some god that she want. Child.
I mean, she is bisexual. I mean, she's in a whole gay marriage with Juan, but she likes the cooter as well. I'm here for it, Robin. I knew you were a part of the Rainbow Coalition.
Nah, I'm here for
Get it how you live, honey.
get it how you
Get it how
live.
you live. Okay, y'all don't judge me. People gonna judge me,
Uh
but I'm
oh.
down to my last. But I had when when the year turned over, I still had 12 boxes of Christmas tree cakes. So I'm down to
Oh,
the last box. Don't judge
not
me.
them cakes.
I had 12 boxes left after. January 1st, and so I've been trying to eat them. They don't
Real
expire until I saw
until
the
what?
expiration date. I checked it.
Things unrepaired. No, these things they said they
Oh,
be
they
cheap.
expire December 2023.
Mm.
So I'm good.
Them things they said them things is killing black folks.
What?
Them little snacks, them little cakes and stuff,
And
girl.
they expired December 2023. What do you want from me?
Child, it's girl, it's way past December. We about to get into February, okay?
2023,
Oh, okay.
not 22.
Okay, all right. Look. Now here's the thing. Let's move on. So Karen speaks with Ashley. We got to get into that. So
Now
basically, they
listen,
what?
here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
If you've been watching Potomac long enough,
Yeah.
everybody know Ashley can't hold water.
Yeah.
All of the girls know that. Everybody know. Remember, Giselle and Ashley are normally the agents of destruction, which is why I can't stand that bitch Ashley. That right there is why I can't stand this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot tell me that Karen did not purposely tell Ashley so that Ashley could go and tell Robin.
Right.
Because she was like, "Oh, just hold off, because I want to take Robin and maybe we can meet in my room and I can tell Robin myself." Bitch, you knew it was no chance in hell you were gonna be able to get Robin to go and meet you one on one in your room and have a whole conversation about Juan. So she purposely told Ashley stinking ass so Ashley could go and do what? Tell Robin. She
Running.
knew if Ashley didn't tell Robin, Ashley was going to tell enough people so that it could get back to Robin and she wouldn't have to worry about it. And she knew by the time Robin got it, Robin was going to go and confront her about it as
Yeah.
opposed to her going to go have to talk to Robin about it.
And,
I
and,
promise
and
you that's what she did.
right. And I wanted to ask you in the chat, like, what did y'all think of Karen's tea that Juan is dating some girl that looked like Karen that got blonde hair and from what was Georgetown or something like that?
Now that was in the blogs. Like I want to say it was during season 5.
Did they say it looked like did she look like Karen?
No,
It's
I
I,
don't remember
I
ever
started
seeing a
really looking at
picture
these
of the
girls
person.
weird. Like, do y'all be wanting to fuck each other, mans?
I don't ever remember us seeing a picture of the person. I
Uh,
certainly would never believe that they look anything the likes of a fucking Karen. But that's her hubris. That's her ego.
mm-hmm.
I that was a mess. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, and this is something people would like, oh, well, Candace say she heard it. Wendy says she heard it. But here's the deal. These girls, when you're on a show like this, blogs say all kinds of shit. And
Mm-hmm.
you hear all of these rumors. You don't necessarily need to go to the person about it because you know if you're on a show like this, you hear these rumors. Remember when Giselle came to Wendy in season, was that last season? Yeah, it was last season, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
When Giselle came to Wendy about Wendy's husband, Eddie, cheating on her. Because the
Okay.
blogs were saying
This is
that
a blog.
Eddie was cheating on Wendy. And Giselle went to Wendy with that. And Wendy was like, bitch, what? And that's how they feel like. That's why they ain't together no more. Because Wendy had to gather Giselle at that point. She had
Mm-hmm.
to gather Giselle and Robin. Maybe the way she gathered
It's
Robin
a
together.
pattern. It's really a pattern with these two girls. Like,
That's why Robin don't like Wendy to this day. Because Robin got eviscerated by Wendy. Which you think Karen went off on Robin about a fake relationship? Baby, the way Wendy went off on that woman last season, I was like, oh,
mm.
oh, girl. And it was, of
And
course,
that's
on
what I'm
another
saying.
cash trip.
I need them to give this damn energy all the time because, like, I'm hearing it's so wishy washy with these girls. I'm like, ain't no way in the world we cool. You over here accuse my husband of cheating. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's and it's a pattern, and no one is saying nothing. It's just it's a lot
But
of
that's
just
why I get so mad at Candace
yeah.
because Candace is over here playing nice with all of these bitches that don't give a fuck about her. They say all kinds of trifling ass shit about her. They're accusing her husband
Mm-hmm.
of being a sexual deviant, like he's Michael Darby or something.
Yeah.
Ashley of all people accuses her husband when your husband is a sexual deviant who has lawsuits against him.
Mm-hmm. You know we got
Like,
they got this crab in the bucket mentality, child. Oh, my man cheated on me, so I'm gonna just say everybody else, man. We all getting cheated on, honey. Let's start this struggle group.
just a mess.
Talk.
But I promise you, Karen did that so that Ashley could go and tell Robin, and she wouldn't have to. Tell you how that's what that was.
Yeah, that's probably definitely because it didn't make sense. Like, why would you like out of all the people you wanted to go to Ashley? You could have went to Candace. Candace probably would have told too. I don't think she would have went to. She could have went to Robert.
I don't think no. I don't. Candace wouldn't have went to Robin if Karen had told Candace. I don't think Candace would have held that, and Candace would have waited for Karen to do that. That's why she didn't tell Candace.
Mm-hmm.
She knew exactly who to go to, and the only person that she knew she couldn't go to Giselle because Giselle and Robin is like this. So
Mm-hmm.
she went to Ashley because Ashley's the only one who's a neutral party who she knew would go and carry the bone. Because that's Ashley been doing that since season one. If you go back to season one, normally it's Giselle and Ashley that orchestrates all of the fuck shit every season. They always orchestrate drama.
Mm-hmm.
Every season is these two whores, Giselle and Ashley. Not Robin. Robin, Giselle don't have to worry about Robin because Robin is the tag along. Robin gonna back Giselle up no matter what Giselle says.
Right.
But she ain't gonna orchestrate it. It's Ashley. Giselle knows if I tell this shit to Ashley, Ashley gonna get the job done because that
It's
bitch
over.
ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. She is. I mean, she might be worse than Sheree, the bone collector.
That bitch Ashley ain't
Because
shit.
at least Sheree sit there and wait a couple episodes to be like, all right, let me come spread this shit. Or she won't even go to the source; she'll just go around the source. But Ashley, she'll go to the source. Oh, you said that about her? Let me have a scene with her and tell her. Like I was just it did like literally when the next scene when we got to the bar and then she was talking to Candace and Wendy, she's over here saying, oh my goodness, I got this tea, but I can't say it. Like I like yada yada. I'm just like Ashley. It didn't take 2 seconds. That scene, that transition, it was the same scene basically. He was about to literally tell Candace and Wendy. I was like, damn, it's yeah. Ashley is just she is who she is, Jerem. But anyway, they get into this van because they about to go out and have go shopping or whatever. One thing about that little trip there, they were doing this damn questionnaire, shady question type thing. One thing I would want to take away, child, why Karen talking about how she be watching the
Listen, if I never hear about Karen and her what that shit disgusted me. That shit get you talk about bubble guts. That shit immediately made my bowels move. Hearing Karen stinking ass talk about how she gets off and all of that shit to porn. Girl, if you don't go, Karen,
not
nobody across the Fruited Plains wanted to know what you got going
it's
on at the
really
Pornhub.
inviting. He's like, I do. I watch it all the time. I'm like, oh Lord, child.
Nobody wanted to know what you got going on down to the Pornhub.
Now we're not hearing about this like from another YouTuber because I was getting notes. She be hunching on pillows.
Who, Karen?
Yeah.
She talked about that. Was that last season or season five?
Oh my God. What is that? I don't even know what that entails, but
Or
like,
was it season four? No, I don't think it was season four. It was either last year or season five. I think it was last year. Because there was either last year or season five, there was a time where it was a really big thing where Karen was trying to reinvigorate her relationship with Ray,
Mhm.
and she talked about how her and the pillow be going to town and all of this shit. And she was like, "Yeah, we rekindling our marriage." And this shit was disgusting.
Mhm.
Just, just disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. God bless that pillow. Hopefully, that pillow is sitting somewhere on someone's landfill with rats, to poop on and piss on. Because a pillow like that doesn't need to see the light of day.
Girl, you know she probably was one. It was probably one of her couch pillows. You know them pillows.
Ooh,
You know them little bed pillows ain't gonna have that much friction. Not like a couch pillow. Let me tell you.
baby, don't sit on none of the couches in that woman's house. None of them. None of them.
Oof, Lord. Anyway, so yeah, that was talked about. Okay, they got to this whole shopping montage. So they went to this place. It was in my mind you, this was a little ass Mexican shop that had like dresses and stuff like that. It looked real. I'm not trying to be rude, but it looked a little cheap for them for the prices to be that crazy. I was like, damn, they be getting y'all child that damn cotton. But I
But
think
did you notice how Robin was like, "Oh, I didn't tell my bank I was going out of town. You think I'm good?" Mama didn't want to get embarrassed. Mama said, "Hey, I got money. I just didn't tell my bank that I was going out of town. You think I'm gonna be good?" little, little lady at the register was like, "Mm-hmm, you good."
not Tulum is small. It is. That's the place where they were. They was in Tulum. It
Yeah,
just
Tulum. Yeah.
yeah, it looked like the stores that they went to, and I'm looking at someplace 100, 200. I'm like, what's that, girl? Y'all getting gypped because the stuff that
You
was in
know,
the
they bank on being able to get over on people from,
from
people like that.
scared at
Yeah.
the. Nah, I've been there before. I scared. Look, we all was, but mind you, these supposed to be rich people. Okay, she says, girl, because if that shit would have declined in front of them, they'd have been like, "Ooh, somebody, girl, you better transfer that money over, child. Split cards, use that credit card or something."
Okay.
It's
Bitch, you ain't got no credit card nowhere.
mm, anyway, but and I just know one of them confessionals like, well, now we know why she's not having a wedding.
Mm.
Anyway, Wendy makes this super ass comment. She talk about, oh my god, we should all get friendship bracelets. And I'm like, you just be giving these girls a alleyway to like read your ass.
Drag you.
Because in me, it was like, girl, we got to be friends for that. I'm like,
Now, let's be clear.
uh huh.
I, just like I drag everybody, nobody goes away unscathed on this show. I've taken the liberty, especially me, Wendy's first season. I spent a whole review dragging her
Mm,
at her 4 degrees. Cause see, I'm one of the few that can meet her degree for degree.
okay.
We can go degree for degree, boo. And I drug her with reckless abandon because I think I questioned whether one of these degrees came from ICDT, ICDC, DeVry University.
Not the Rye.
One of these,
I got
low
some
budget
family members
Phoenix
that went to the Rye.
University. What are the Maury Povich or
Not
Jerry
more
Springer universities, as I call them?
girl.
Because girl, some of her decision making and
Mm-hmm.
some of the things that she be doing, I be like, girl, you got how many degrees?
Right. I know I think with Wendy, she be having these weird ass like responses. Like she be like, and ooh. I'm just like, girl, what's the sound effects? You sound like you ad libbing. Like it be so out of place. Wendy be saying stuff.
Right. Hey, quintessential say I went in. I did. I vividly remember that review. I went in on it was season 5. I went slap off on Wendy
I'm
for the
starting to
old
think
and the new.
Do these girls get paid by the sentence or something like that? Because I feel like Wendy always want to say something, but it don't be making sense to what be going on with the group. She just be saying stuff. I'm just like, girl, not, why would you say let's get friendship bracelets? It just didn't make
For
it.
what?
For what? Not with these girls. Out of
Right.
and
Because
girl,
you play
how
friends.
old are we? How old are we? Are we?
First of all, me and my friends right now, and we've been friends for decades, ain't getting no friendship fucking bracelet. Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
What are we, 12? Girl.
Girl, I was like, girl, she ain't know what to say. But you know, these girls was drinking all day, so you know, hey, that could have been a thing. Now Ashley spills the beans. I wanted to get into that scene, so she speaks to Robin on the side. She says, "Oh my goodness, like I don't know if I should say all this." She's going through the motions. I'm girl, bitch. Tell Robin, okay? You were gonna do it anyway. Don't feel bad. She ended up telling her, and surprisingly enough, Robin wasn't as angry as I thought she was. But when she called Juan, I was like, and I had to say this on my video. I had to quote you. I was like, when I tell you the estrogen was in that damn phone call.
Not the estrogen. I didn't get estrogen. You know what I got?
What you got?
I got dealing with a lot. See, I deal with men. I don't dealt with a lot of straight men in my days. Back in my 20s, I only dated with men who were straight or could pass for straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I deal with a lot of straight men now, not sexually, but I just am in their company a lot now. Juan gave me somebody who was caught but was deflecting.
Yep. Hold on.
That's what he gave me.
There we
because
go.
before she could get it all the way out, baby, the way Juan went off for the old and the new, you know what it gave me? What Karen gave that first night
Right.
where they called Karen out and she made this big dramatic, oh, hitting the tables and all of this stuff because she didn't want the truth to come out. Baby, what Juan gave
Yeah.
was, it sounded close enough to the truth, and he went off because now we know full well Juan don't like these women. Juan don't like being on the show. Juan wants no parts of the show. Juan has made no bones about that.
Yeah.
So Juan, smart enough to play on that, is going to know that fucking Robin is going to side on his, was going to side with him.
Yeah.
Robin is never like Karen. If it would have came from somebody else, it would have been safer. Like if Wendy said she knew and Candace said she knew, if one of them would have came to Robin, she might, and not Wendy, but if Candace maybe would have came to Robin, she might have listened. But Karen or Wendy, Robin wasn't gonna hear no parts of it. And the thing about it is, Juan knows that.
Yeah.
Juan is full well. So when she said it was Karen, what did Juan do? He immediately jumped into action. Oh, you already know. I don't like none of these ladies. I don't like none of them women. I cuss every one of them. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. Now that's the part where I was like, that sounds a little spicy, but like, because who you got? See, these husbands, they are so comfortable getting into arguments with these women on here, and I'm just like, okay, I'm from
I have
friend
every
time.
reason. I have every reason to believe that in the very near future, this week or next week, it's gonna come out about this whole relationship.
Well,
Because
let
you
me
know
just
when
say,
stuff like
man,
this comes, the people start to become detectives. You talk about the CIA. The best detectives are not in the CIA or the FBI.
right?
It's the people on Twitter.
It's the
They're
people.
gonna find whoever this woman is.
Okay, and the thing about it is though, they got married. I don't know if you knew this news, but they officially
Oh
are married
yeah, I heard that they got married. What was that? I heard that yesterday. I think it was.
yesterday. Yeah. So it's like, okay, so honey, you better cut her off before somebody find out. Yeah, but like my thing is this, yeah, he was acting real irate, and that's one of the things I said too. I was like, why are you so mad? If it's not true, why are you so aggy about it? You get what I'm saying? Now a lot of people on Twitter was talking, they was that, oh, well, when people come for your relationship for so many years, you start to get mad. But I'm like, a lot of people were saying, because I was looking at a lot of the reviews, they said this is the most aggression we've ever seen of Juan. Like,
This is we've never seen Juan
yeah,
act like Juan is always just a okay,
mm-hmm.
whatever. All right. Mm-hmm. Even when Robin thought Juan was going to be upset when she brought up the whole prenup situation, and
Mm-hmm.
she kind of set up the alley oop to cause some kind of drama, and so she could have a scene that made sense for this episode. And Juan was like, "Okay, whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
want me to sign it? I sign it.
I
All
saw.
right." We have never seen Juan get this bent out of shape about anything. And we've had whole rumors about Juan and fucking Michael Darby playing with each other.
Oh,
When Michael Darby told Juan, said that he'll suck Juan's dick. Sure did. Or when Michael Darby invited Juan for a private trip just between the two of them to Vegas. Even this was after he said that he would suck Juan's dick.
child. You know how they be getting down, child. Look,
A mess.
it really is. It seemed like he was snapping at Robin at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was out of control. I'm like, okay, he need to get off the phone. It was making it made me uncomfortable. Clearly it made Ashley
So I fully
uncomfortable.
expect something to come out over either this week or
Yeah,
that. And I'm going to say it's probably going to be this week. These girls don't waste no time. They don't waste no time.
wasting no time.
Now, is it me or did it look like Ashley was trying to record that conversation? Because it was one point where you looked at Ashley's phone and she was holding her phone up like this.
Mm-hmm.
And we know you wasn't on your phone. So why are you holding your phone up like this, Ashley?
Right.
Unless you're trying to record this
Receipts,
conversation.
receipts, receipts. Let me tell you something. Ashley, look, she ain't on nobody's side. She
That
on her
bitch ain't shit.
she is like, look, I'm gonna get this drama no matter what. I'm staying on this show. I need this check. Things ain't working out with this divorce like I thought it was.
That
Girl,
bitch ain't shit. Ashley ain't shit.
she
She
not.
never been shit. She never will be shit. The bitch is, I keep telling y'all, her name is Satana. She's ascended from the ninth level of hell. And y'all keep playing around with this fucking demon.
Anyway, so we get to the lunch scene, and it's a lot. It's a lot that happened. Okay, there's 3 layers of arguments and beefs. I'm gonna walk you through everything. Okay, so apparently they come in there. Karen and Wendy go to the bathroom. The girls start getting into talking. Okay, Candace brings up the whole situation with Robin and Karen. Robin essentially is like, she's a fake ass bitch, and it's that and the third. And when I tell you, Karen came back into the situation of her saying, like, Karen, I just think she's fake. And I'm just like, damn, you ain't gotta wait till she come up in here. Like, wait a little bit before the child. We got right into it. Karen and them go back and forth. She says that the wedding is fake, and she starts tearing into the whole Georgetown girl, and the ladies seem to change the tune when they hear about it. They're like, oh, well, I heard about this. I did hear about it on the blogs. I was like, ooh. Ain't nobody. I'm like, dang. So y'all ain't gonna tell her? Y'all wasn't gonna tell her?
But here's the deal. Where was this energy
Mm-hmm.
when Ashley brought it up earlier?
Uh-huh.
Because they have I feel like either Bravo edited something out or somebody's being disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because when they first showed it, when Ashley first told them, they were like, oh, okay, well. But then now they're all like, oh, yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. Well, girl.
Like, I was like, the way they came up with the peanut gallery, I was like, okay, when y'all heard about this? Child. So what else happened after that? Child. Now, see, this part got me because Karen tells Robin, like, unless you show your marriage registration, and I'll believe it or whatever, because she's saying that the marriage ain't true. Blizzard pops in and saying she ain't got to prove nothing to you. She ain't got to prove nothing. And what Karen says to this To this damn day. She said, girl, you ain't even near a damn altar. I was like, I know that's right.
First of all, Giselle, this wasn't your fight, baby. You had it was already started. Giselle is so used to
Mm-hmm.
popping it off and to starting something off. She don't know how to sit back in the cut if she
Yeah.
ain't started off. Baby, you were supposed to sit your stinking ass in the cut, Giselle, because baby,
Mm-hmm.
you have nothing to add to this conversation. You ain't got a man, a boyfriend, a dog, a cat, a rhinoceros, a dung beetle, anything. There's nothing and no one that likes you. Not even your children like you. And they're waiting for the day they can go away off to college to be away from your stinking ass. Even your own intestines are fighting against you this episode. Girl, if you don't go sit your stinking ass the fuck down, that's why Karen had to gather you, bitch, because you ain't shit.
Not the intestines fighting against She also made another comment, child. She said one without a man. I'm like, oh child. Karen was getting
You
Giselle.
were eating Giselle for dinner. Now, Robin,
Mm.
Robin, listen, Robin got you, girl. I'm
Yeah, she
sorry,
did.
Henry.
It was
Robin
at
got you, girl.
it was at that point where Robin reveals the phone to everybody about this blue-eyed person that Karen was parading around with. We ain't never see the picture. I guess they didn't have it. Production didn't have it to show to us. But she was passing it around, but she wasn't giving it to Karen. And everybody was saying that looked like you. I mean, you that looked kind of like you. You got your crusty. I think somebody said something about her ashy ankles or something. I'm like, yo, I was like, Karen, yo, you are losing control.
Yeah, she at that point,
I was like, girl,
she Robin was bodying her at that point.
okay.
It was nothing she could do. To me, what got me was baby when Robin pulled out that photo of Blue Eyes and was showing everybody else. And Karen was like, "Well, let me see." Nah, you good. I had to pause.
I feel
The
like Karen, at that point, Karen did
I
not
had
know
to
what to do.
pause the show because the way she was like, "Nah, you good." And Karen kept trying to. I laughed so hard.
No, because they literally was like, look. And then Karen was trying to
It
pull over.
was like, look, here you go. She showed it to Candace, who was sitting right next to Karen,
Now she
and
could
made sure she made it where Karen couldn't see it. Nah, you good. You good. Nah, we good over here. You ain't need to see that. Nah, nope. And you
when I
gonna
tell
see
you
this one.
yo, look, I don't like Robert, but Robert was playing with her. And I was like, Karen, get your shit. This is your show. What is going on? I was like, yeah. So that happened. What else happened after that? What else happened after that? Oh, Robert.
That's when they got into Jacqueline and Mia.
Well, oh yeah, that happened. But also, Robin says because there was some dialogue with Robin and Karen still, because Robin was like, "Oh yeah, that's why Juan said he ready to curse you out or whatever." And then she brings up the previous reunion where they were asked if Robin and Juan would ever do a threesome or whatever, and then Karen
And
brings up,
it came right out. Robin said no.
yeah, okay, yeah, production had to keep, okay, Karen, you lied. But she brings up a possible assault because she said she makes this comment like, "Well, Juan grabbed my arm and it made my breast go back in my vertebrae." She said it twice, and I'm like, "Girl, what are you?" At this point, Karen was grasping at straws.
She was trying to do anything she could. And baby, when I tell you it
Mm.
was nothing she could do it because the part that even made everybody be like, well, she was like, well, the reason she don't like me is because her man likes me and wants me more than he wants her. And everybody simultaneously looked at Karen like, that girl. Even the people aligned
Yeah.
with Karen was like,
And that's why I
girl.
started looking at. That's why I started looking at these girls. Where I'm like, y'all be wanting each other, man. Like it looked like you want one to like you because you like wine, and it's weird. And now it's piecing all together. You keep because look, I'm gonna give it to Robin. You kept on asking about this wedding. You were the one that was asking. It's not like I'm over here saying that she didn't put it on Front Street. And I'm gonna be honest, like she was asked about this wedding, we clowned her for it. Because every time she kept on talking about it, was some stupid ass response like, "Oh yeah."
But Bravo showed because
Mm-hmm. Karen was
Karen
asking.
said, "Well, I'm sorry, not Ashley. Robin says, well, if you stop asking me, I won't have to. I would never be saying nothing about my wedding. I don't want to talk about it. You keep asking me." And Bravo rolled back the beam footage of
Mhm.
Karen over and over and over asking this woman,
So Karen,
"Child,
yeah, production was not on her side today. It wasn't.
not at all,
I was like, damn.
not at all. They didn't give two damns
I
about
think
Karen."
production knows that these girls lie so much that they have to fact check everything.
Mhm. They always do.
Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, that happened. People didn't believe it. Now see, now Giselle made this. She got in her confessionals talking about how she don't believe the whole thing of Juan assaulting Karen. It's like so far fetched. I'm like, oh god, the pot calling the kettle black. Because didn't you say something about Chris that was unbelievable?
Right. And then who you talking about?
Giselle.
Karen?
Well, no, I'm talking about Giselle. She went in the confessional
Oh,
talking about,
Giselle did. But
yeah.
I like how they showed that whole footage. Now it wasn't the incident in question, but they showed when Juan came to the Karen thing. And bitch, I said on my review, you
Oh
could
yeah,
put the whole state of Wyoming in between Juan and Karen in that
that
picture what
church
they
hug,
showed us.
that damn church hug. That was a church hug. Okay, let's be very clear.
Juan was like, "Girl, you won't get me today, honey."
These girls be lying. And my thing is, these the type of lies that'll get people canceled, like fired. Like, do
It's
y'all
why
not
it's so
know?
dangerous. These and see, and
Yeah,
I don't watch all of the Housewives franchises, but I do watch this one and I watch Atlanta. I don't see this type of stuff where people are going like on this one,
like
they
a
be
song.
going hard at other people's husband. Like
Yeah,
they be trying to do shit that will really get somebody's marriage fucked up on this show. Like on the other franchises, they go at each other. They be windmilling, going back and forth
yeah,
with each other. They're gonna say all of the awful stuff about the way they and maybe just because, like I said, I don't watch all of them, but the ones that I do watch, they don't be going at the other. On this one, they be going at people's husbands, and it be like, girl, how? First of all, I don't even know how the husbands allow you to stay on this show
yeah,
so that they can get have to endure all of this fuck shit. And then I don't see how y'all stay on this show and try to be nice to these bitches who are coming at the people who you sleep in the bed with every night, who you took nuptials with, who fathered your children.
yeah, yeah.
Like that's the shit
There's gonna be a
that
lot of
pisses
divorce.
me off about these people.
There's gonna
Which
be a lot of divorces pending.
which is why I get so mad at fucking Candace. And
Uh-huh.
even to a certain degree, I get mad at Wendy because what I'm not gonna do, first of all, Wendy, before I get to Candace, Wendy, you and your husband really don't need the show.
Yeah,
Y'all got enough funds coming in. Y'all do well enough between your jobs, your husband's job, all of this. You're just trying to be this socialite and all of this stuff.
yeah.
Um, you don't need it. So why force yourself to endure? Because now you're doing shit this season that's jeopardizing the jobs that you already had before coming on this show.
Okay, because we seen one of the universities had to fact check.
Johns Hopkins.
Yeah, and I
So
think
it's not worth it. And then you talk about Candace. Maybe Candace said when I came into this, I wanted this show to give me a leg up. But Candace, you have a budding career in music. You're
mhm,
starting to get more acting gigs. It's not worth it if
yeah,
you truly love your husband and you want your marriage to continue to go on. Why stay on this show with these raggedy whores who are doing nothing? Because you got raggedy bitches like Giselle, who
mhm,
ain't got nobody, man, woman, cat, dog, wildebeest, dung beetle
yeah.
that wants her.
It's a
And then
easy,
bitches
it's an
like
easy
Ashley.
check. It's an easy check though. You
And
gotta
then
look at it.
bitches like Ashley, who
Yeah,
is over here sleeping with Beelzebub, and he don't even, and they ain't even together no more. And
yeah.
you're willing to give up your whole marriage and everything for that?
Hmm.
Because if we go down that road, if they do get divorced, technically your husband has all rights to that money that you made from Bravo.
Ooh. And that's not going to be good. Let me tell you something. A lot of these husbands are going to be like, you know what? I don't want to tape no more. The wives is going to be defiant, and that's what's going to start these divorces. I don't want to wish divorce on nobody, but I'm just saying, like, it's going to come to a point. A lot of these allegations, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this. This is messing with my work. I'm hearing about this. This is tarnishing my name. You get what I'm saying? Like it was all fun and games when it was all catty stuff, but this is we're getting into the assault realm. Okay, we're getting cheating. You touching me or somebody being inappropriate, like that's not something you want to play with. So for Karen to bring that up, I mean, we knew that there was a person that she said it was one of the husbands that she felt uncomfortable by. Like this is not nothing that just came out of nowhere. She did bring that up. I don't know how true it is. I think she was grasping at straws because she was at the losing end of the argument. You need to, if the girl, I start suing these hoes. I look defamation of character.
It's too much. It's
Okay. You ain't finna tarnish my name out here, child. And mind you, yeah, it don't happen in other franchises. The only time in Atlanta, because I know Atlanta like the back of my head, it was the Candy and Phaedra situation, and they got her ass up out of there. But like, girl, this is I don't know. This is like I
they
said.
be doing a lot, and this has been going on since season one.
Mm-hmm. This ain't my franchise, child. I don't get these girls. Like, I don't know if you seen my video. I said these girls lie so much I can't keep up. Like they like anything that they say out their mouths, I can't believe it. Like I'll be
That's why I don't be seeing how people see it for Karen, because Karen is one of the big. Karen is one of the biggest liars. The only
I
person
don't
who
think she
takes
lied too much now.
no, 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 no. You got to go back. If you go
Mm-hmm.
back, she does. She's an older version of Mia. The
Mm-hmm.
only reason she doesn't lie as much now is because this is her seventh season, and she realizes that people are going to call her out for her lies.
Hey, spicy.
Hey, Spicy. Hey, everybody. But the bitch been lying since season one.
Yeah, child. So anyway, that happened. It dies down. Um. So in the midst of all this, they were all taking shots. Like these girls were getting juiced this entire episode. I just wanted to bring that up. Glizzard brings up me and Jacqueline's like, At the end of the day, I ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. This has all to do with me and Mia, and we'll get through it. Like she had this whole prepared speech, and I was like, "Go ahead, girl." It did me.
And
me,
Mia said, well, shut up there.
me.
Girl, you talk about me. If I would have gave Mia the same thing Mia gave Wendy. Shut up there. Well, why don't you shut up there and threw a drink on her bitch?
Mia ain't
That's what I would have did.
like. I'm like, ain't nobody even like. I'm trying to diffuse whatever is about that, but see, Mia wanted Jacqueline to go off. She wanted her to be like, well, you know, she wanted her to engage with Giselle's question. That's why she told her to shut up. Girl, you fake ass friend. This is look. If anybody knows me and is friends with me, just know that she will treat you like this eventually. If everything's look, girl, the way she treating Jacqueline this whole entire trip, I'm like, damn. They go into it, and then poor Jacqueline, she had this. I feel like she's a deer in headlights. She said, "Oh my goodness, like I vouch for you, cancer, no cancer." You know, she brings up the mom and stuff like that. My mom took you in, and
Here's what I believe.
mm-hmm,
Mia is realizing, not Mia, Jacqueline is realizing that Mia don't give a fuck. She
mm-hmm,
would do anything, say anything, lie about anything to go on the show. Jacqueline is not willing to do that. And I feel like she was I feel like she was protecting Mia still to this point.
mm-hmm,
And I feel like she don't want to go out like that. Like she don't want to be the one that is the reason that Jacqueline that it looks like she's not loyal.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what she said, you know what? Let me walk away because I know you, and these girls don't know you like I know. I know where all of the skeletons
Yeah.
are buried. I know where all the bones have been collected at, and baby, I could lay you out. And before I do that, because I'm not that type of person, let
Hmm.
me walk the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because you notice she said, you wait till my family and my sister see this shit, and they gonna lay you the fuck out because she knows, Jacqueline knows,
Yeah.
bitch, we know the real deal. We really, really do. And I ain't that type of person, and I ain't going down like that. But please be clear, I'm just gonna exit stage left before I really have to go in on you. Jacqueline sat there like, because remember when she said to Jacqueline, because I even went with you on the whole cancer, no cancer. That was the warning shot. I feel like that was her warning shot to Mia to say, bitch, you better keep it. And so what did Mia do? And if you looked at Mia's face, she was like, she did
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing where she kind of licked her teeth,
Uh-huh.
where it was like,
Yeah.
would you knew, oh yeah, I might want to keep it together. And so
Mhm.
Mia remained really quiet. She didn't say a whole lot to Jacqueline in this segment. And if you remember in other segment, she was going back and forth with Jacqueline. Like every time Jacqueline said something, she
Yep.
would come back and this time that bitch stayed real quiet. She waited conveniently till Jacqueline walked away and said, well, this is how she is with our other group of friends. I don't believe none of that.
Yeah.
I don't believe none of that. I mean, hell, it's Mia.
Definitely,
Why would I
Jack,
believe anything Mia said?
Jacqueline got something. Definitely, Jacqueline got some skeletons up in what's going on with Mia. I think, yeah, it seemed like she was being very, very, very like, okay, let me be careful with this. I'm gonna let her walk out, do her thing,
Now I
and
do think it was fucked up how Jacqueline said, "Yeah, because like my mama took you in." I was like, "Ooh," I was like, "Ooh," and then Mia followed that up with, "Yeah, the same mama who I was with on Mother's Day and you weren't." I was like, "Ooh."
like, child, this is a lot. This is some something going on. We need to. They need to make Jacqueline. She got a husband now, boyfriend.
Remember, she brought that man
Mm,
to the field day that Robin
yeah,
had.
yeah. Make her
I
make her
think that's her baby daddy.
make her a housewife or something, or just have her become as another
To
person.
bring a scholar back. That's who need to come back. A scholar.
Mm, you said a scholar.
That was my girl last season. A scholar. I call her a scale because that's what her name.
Oh, Jacqueline going through a divorce. Oh wow, didn't know. Okay, well,
Mia did drag her own mama right there on television for us, so we know there's no depth to which Mia won't go. She did drag her mama.
she dragged her mom. Like it's just she's not loyal to anybody. Like won't be surprised she start messing with Gordon, but see that's her money source.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna mess with that. And
Yeah.
I seen her thought ass on that damn Watch Rappers Live talking about how doing a threesome with Wendy, but talk about some well it's got to be a quadruple. I'm like you want Wendy husband? Okay, all right. That's
She's a
why.
whore. She's
Mm-hmm.
a whole ass whore. She know nobody wants to Gordon geriatric ass.
A quadruple? Are you serious,
A mess.
girl? This ain't the '90s. A goddamn quadruple. These two girl. It's oof. I can't. I really cannot with Mia. And speaking of Mia fake ass, and I haven't mentioned this, but like it seemed like there was some type of driving force to get Mia and Wendy to have this sit down conversation that happened next scene, which I completely disliked.
You talking about with Wendy?
Actually, excuse me, wait, before we even get to that sit down, they actually the introduction to that, Mia and Wendy was like, oh, well, Mia was like, I really want to like you. I really want to like you. And I don't want to I don't want you not to like me because of your insecurities. And
Baby, that's all I would have needed to hear. At the moment you said, I want to like you, no, bitch, you'll never need to like me. I don't like you. You don't need to like me. You don't need to want nothing. Fuck you and whatever you want. Baby, we'll need that. For
yeah,
somebody to say to me, to intimate to me, oh, I want to like you. when somebody says I want to like you, that's followed up with a but, and then you're going to add on all of these qualifiers as to why you don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
And bitch, I didn't do a goddamn thing to you.
Yeah.
You the bitch that came and assaulted me. You the bitch that came at me with some bullshit that
Yeah.
Peter Thomas had gave to you. You want to like me, bitch? I don't want to like you no more. So I don't give a shit what you want. Stay your ass the fuck over here, over there. I'm gonna stay the fuck over here and not be bothered.
She wanted to pick a fight with Wendy, but Wendy wasn't having it. She was like, "Girl, I'm shutting this shit down.
It's
We not
no
gonna
way.
fight. You threw a drink at me. You need to apologize, or we need to whatever." They ended up talking about it in the next scene, and
It's no way.
I thought it was so
It's
fair.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
You could have got me if I was Wendy to go along with having a conversation. Baby, we don't need to have a
The
conversation.
fact that Wendy heard, I didn't think Wendy heard that. That's the thing. I don't even think she heard it because I'm like, she had not have heard the
I know I
HT.
put in my review. She said, because you're cessful, not successful. And I rewound that bitch like 30 times. You're cessful. Wait, what the fuck is cessful?
Girl. Mm-mm. I would have definitely looked at her like, bitch, if you don't get the hell up out of insecurity, it's got to be an insecurity because I don't get along with
Because then when they got in the room, she said, I don't know where we went wrong. And Wendy had to be like, bitch, you assaulted me.
you.
Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, Mia, she, I don't know where she be at. She's so spaced. Like or
But
maybe,
that's just like
yeah,
Wendy went on an apology tour with fucking Robin. And
yeah.
there's no way I would have apologized to Robin, bitch ass. No way on earth. Because remember, Robin last season was over there in the A man corner backing up Giselle when Giselle was saying that Mia, no, I'm not Mia, that Wendy's husband was cheating on her. That she heard in the blog. And
Mm.
Robin had all of that shit to say, and Wendy had to eviscerate that bitch then. Girl, and now you over here taking cameras and over here high fiving and shit me when this bitch assaulted me. Girl, go sit the fuck. Robin could have never got nothing from me. That bitch would have got nothing but my coochie lips to lick.
Wendy be too nice to him. I didn't get that part.
And Candace.
And then it was like, oh
Wendy
my god,
and Candace.
we are just alike. We both got fake asses. You know, you're beautiful. I'm gorgeous. So I was like, oops, child, shade. Like,
Also, successful is a noun, not a verb. So in the way that it was being used by fucking Mia, you can't use that term successful because it's a noun, not a verb. If you're going to say, oh, because you're blank, you would have to insert adjective there or a progressive verb, a verb in a progressive tense,
hmm. Okay, English
or
teacher Lily,
present progressive, I should say, tense.
you don't have my brain going. Oof, child, okay. No, but yeah, that I didn't even get that whole scene. It made I was like, girl,
It got real lesbianic.
not lesbian. You think so?
It did.
Like I was like, girl, who gonna eat?
Because when, first of all, when I come in the room with you, my first question is not, "Oh, did you bathe?" Girl,
Not
wait, what?
was
And your follow up was, "Oh, I only bathed the important parts." What? Wait, wait, who?
she wanted the cat ate. These girls are horny, honey. They are horny.
I mean, not Candy. Satana gave y'all dildos when y'all got there. Get your rocks off before I get in the room, okay? You already got a dildo from Satana in
Mm-hmm.
your care package when you got there. Girl, I don't have nothing else for you.
Nah, I hate with the fake lesbian shit. Hold on. Wendy no good at the goddamn well. She ain't eating shit. She not. She not. I don't, well,
I'm mad.
I don't know because see what happened next. They went to dinner, then they went to this bar, and then apparently some way, shape, or form, Mia went down on Wendy or so because they were showing each other's vagina. I don't know what the
Right.
hell.
Well, Ashley started at the goddamn dinner table.
Uh-huh.
Nasty bitch.
Wait.
Who the fuck does that?
She showed not the package, but the thing at dinner.
Yeah, she started it. They talked about. I think she said she showed it to Giselle or something like that, or Mia. One of them she showed it to. And then when they went to the club later and was taking shots, they was flashing each other coochies to show who did or did not have on drawers at that time. Who the fuck does that, ladies in the chat? Is that something that y'all? Is that something y'all do? Do y'all like flash each other's cooches to each other? Because I promise you, male friends don't do that. We don't go around and say, "Hey, hey, dog, here go my
Girls
dick."
don't be doing that. The girls don't be doing that.
Bro, here go my dick. You want to see my dick? Here you go. Let me just flash my dick. Like me and my friends, just not something we do.
The girls.
Never, ever.
Well, look, I've been in some circles that hey, show and tell.
Now, if we gonna get it down, then listen. If a dick is whipped out, there is intention of something going down. Please be clear.
Okay, okay. I know. Look, show and tell turns into tutty tut. Look,
Right now, if a dick
that was
get whipped out among friends, that means that it's something about to go down. And there's no problem. I'm one of those people. There's no problem with friends having sex because I can separate sex from
wait. Nah,
friendship and
I
all of that
heard of
stuff.
I heard of straight friends flashing each. Now, see, well,
My
I,
straight friends have never flashed me their dick.
let me
Ever.
tell you something. The way my gym was set up back in high school was a real small gym, and I changed in the outer bathrooms because I didn't want to change in front of nobody else. I used to hear them dudes playing around, saying, "Oh, look at this, and look at that," and
I've seen it amongst the straight dudes,
mhm.
but it's mainly locker room banter.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. When I was in high school, there was this whole thing in high school for like a whole semester where in the middle of the hall during the change of class, you will run up to some dude and just yank down his pants and underwear. And so now ass and dick just flailing everywhere in the middle of the hallway with a bunch of people. Like that was the whole thing. Like you knew everybody would have got built. Like you talk about nobody ever sagged anymore in the hallway. You never had to worry about it because you knew something was going. You might have got embarrassed. So that went on for like a whole semester, but after that it was over. But it was a real thing. Like dudes will run up behind you and just snatch your shit down, and now you got dick balls and ass out and about, hanging everywhere. I'm just saying. I'm just
Uh-huh.
saying.
Okay, there
Like
we
I don't know. I know free balling is a thing for men, but I guess women y'all go without panties all the time, just wide open.
I feel like a lot of the dudes now do the free ball and stuff. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm still a little scared of that because like you never know, something might happen. You might get a little malfunction. But like, because I'm a big dude, so I don't if the damn the button on the damn pants break, child. At least I got that security of underwear and a belt.
Oh man, you got some security down there.
Yeah, look, I don't even wear sweats like that. Like I only wear sweats in the house, like because I don't know. I feel like I'm exposed to something. I need a little tension down there. Anyway, uh, but yeah, they were showing each other's twats and gots and all that stuff. Child, apparently Wendy, me and them went down on Wendy, or the vice versa. They said it's gonna be like a Portia and Candy situation where they got too drunk and they was doing stuff, and then everything gets a little hazy. I'm just like,
I
what's
don't want to know. I promise you, I don't.
look. Don't get me confused. Mia looked like she probably go down though. Look, it's giving very much Sandy Cheeks. Yeah, don't call me Cheeks for nothing. Okay,
Um,
women free ball. They do because I remember when I was in college. Like these girls used to free ball all the time, especially in the summer. I was like, girl, okay, all right.
right. Be like, okay, okay.
No, but the dudes be free balling too, child. I knew some roommates. I had some dorm mates that did that.
I had a roommate in the dorm that was jacking
Hmm.
off one time. I guess he thought I was asleep. And
Hmm.
I didn't let him know that I saw him until the next day. Because I was asleep and I
Wait,
guess
you
he thought I
saw
was
him
asleep.
or you heard him?
I woke up in the middle I wake up in the middle of the night every now and again.
Yeah.
And I had woke up and I thought I had to go to the bathroom, but it wasn't as bad where I couldn't hold it. So my eyes opened and I was turned in his direction and I looked and the room was, kind of dark, but he used to have this little, it wasn't a night light, but it was like this little thing that had like a light on it and it would like shine like, I forgot what device it was. It would shine on his side of the room. And
Mm-hmm.
so you could faintly, it wasn't like real bright, but you could faintly see. And he was over there going to town.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
god.
dude is really over here getting it in.
And my thing is, look, it's being done when you start hearing.
And the next day when we woke up, we was both of us was cleaning our sides of the room. And so he's like, man, it's been my girlfriend been tripping. It's been a rough couple weeks. I said, I know, because last night you was jacking off. He was like, you saw me? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, you got a nice size over there. He was like, shut up.
Oh my god, yeah. When he
But
was
we didn't
straight,
know
he was
like
straight.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see. I think out of my, cause see, I'm an only child, so I could not get along with the people that I had with. Either they had a problem with me, I had a problem with them, mainly because a lot of them motherfuckers stunk. But I only got one gay dude, and it was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. That bitch. If I ever see that man, okay,
Uh, the girls do not make good roommates unless
they
y'all
do
got a
not make
real
good
good
roommates.
relationship.
They don't. They really don't. And I,
Now,
cause
my roommate, my last year in college, that's my dog to this day. That's my girl. That's my Judy.
mhm.
Girl, we had the greatest relationship. She liked older men. Like, we was, in our early 20s at the time. She used to like dudes like 35 and up. I liked all of the young dudes. So we never had to fight over each other men's. We paid our bills on time.
You had a girl in your dorm?
No, it was my good friend Jonathan.
Oh, okay, okay.
And we paid our bills on time. We was good. We never had a problem. We kept each other's secrets. That
Yeah.
was my good. To this day, that's still my good Judy, honey.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had it made in this shit. Like we were great roommates. Great roommate. Never had it. When my man used to come over, she used to be like, "Girl, your man here,"
Mhm.
or she'd tell me number three here. We used to have numbers. That was before I
Not
transitioned.
numbers, child.
I used to have numbers. It wasn't like a consecutive order. It would just be like a random number. Oh, that's number 14. Oh, that's number 38. You know what I'm saying? Just random numbers. But then when I got older, I went to days of the week. So whatever day of the week it was. Because
Mhm.
you had a designated day. Don't come see me on Thursday, bitch. You're Tuesday.
Oh, not Bitch or Tuesday. Oh my god, not you got them in
That's your
reverse,
day. Don't come
child.
on no other day because I might be busy or I might have something else going on. You never know.
Yeah. But I always had bad experiences with I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking, is it me because I was the only child and I never had to share with anybody?
Wait, Xavier, I don't want to age myself, but back in the day, in order to watch porn, hell, we had still have VHS tapes in the late 90s. This was like
So he was imagining.
98. This was like 98. So he was jacking it off to his memories, I guess.
Ooh.
You didn't have nothing on your phone. You didn't have no phone. He didn't even have no cell phone. I ain't had no cell phone at that point. It was
And even
90,
if y'all did, y'all not watching no porn on no Nokia.
not in 1998. It wasn't even no Nokia back then.
Oh damn, y'all had them big
So
ass.
I ain't get my first cell phone till 99. He was over there, getting it off to whatever memories he had. Now I did have a TV and he had a TV. Both of us had a TV and a VCR. But in order for him to do that, I would have heard unless he put it on mute, I would have either heard the TV on mute or the brightness of the TV probably would have woke me up.
Hmm.
Child, a mess.
Or you got to, girl. You know what's going on when you hearing this. I'll be like, oh my god, I got to get out of here. Like,
I didn't want to make it awkward for him. I wanted him to get his own. Go ahead and get it how you live and get it. Go ahead.
right? I was just like, look, I think my last roommate was white. Yeah, he was
This roommate in question was white.
he was white.
He was white.
Oh wow, yeah, they be doing it. They be doing stuff.
Hmm. And he had this Asian girlfriend. One time they started like literally like having sex. I was in the room. I was in there first. They came in. They went over there on his side of the room with his bed. and he had built like his bed started off as a regular bed on the ground, and he built it where he had like this thing where it was a loft kind of bed where it was up here,
Mhm.
his desk was underneath. He built it himself. They went up there. She started taking off her pants and panties. He started taking. I said, "Y'all do realize I'm here? You know what? Go ahead." I just
Yeah,
laughed.
I
I
knew a
was like, "You know what? Y'all
I knew,
go ahead."
look, I knew a friend that because when he was in them, because it was different types of dorms in my school recently. I had the ones where you had your own place, then you had the ones that you had to share a room and a bathroom, but then they had the ones where you had to share the bathroom with the entire floor.
That's what my dorm was. You shared it with
Woo!
the whole floor. Well, that side of the floor, yeah.
When I tell you I hated
Mhm.
them community but
Community bathroom was
you
my
know what
first
though?
dorm.
I
My
did get some
only
eye
dorm, I
candy.
had community bathrooms.
I did get some eye candy in the morning
Well,
sometime.
we had individual stalls, but if you knew how to look right, you could look through the opening in between the door
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see all glory.
No,
Now there was
the
some
food.
community bathrooms on my campus before they got renovated, where it was just a room and shower heads, like in a locker room.
Oh
That
hell.
you,
Oh, I couldn't have been. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Not new. But see, the thing about it is though, there was this dude. Well, I remember him. I wanted to know if he was one of the girls, but I don't know. Like he was real nice too. Like he always said hi to me and stuff like that. He used to always come out the shower. Like usually when I'm done, I put on my sweats. I put on I'm clothes or a robe or something like that. This dude used to walk out the shower just with a towel.
well, I did too. Most of us did when we came out the shower.
Nah,
Most,
nah,
I
nah,
think
nah, nah.
everybody on my floor. I don't remember anybody
You put
who
back on
would
your
come out
sweat.
the shower with clothes. Like we literally, because in order to put on your clothes,
Mm-hmm.
the stall with the shower
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a lot of room. So if you left your clothes in there, your clothes was gonna get wet. Your
No,
clothes was gonna get wet.
we had the shower part and then like an inner layer,
It
like a
was a little inner part too, but
yeah.
that inner part was so small, your clothes were still gonna get wet.
Nah,
And there was no like curtain. It was just a door that
right.
went to the stall. And so I don't know anybody that when you left the shower, you were like all of us
We
just would
found a
have on
way.
a towel and your flip flops.
Right. No, we found a way though. It wasn't like he was literally the only dude that used to do that. Like that and the RA used to have his little. I was like, girl, when I seen that, I was like, and he said, I was like, I felt like, what was that girl that played that? She said, I hope he don't see me walking away. I was
Oh, Loretta Devine.
when I literally seen him that time, he was like,
Wait to
hey,
exhale.
hi, how you doing? I ran to my room, child. I was like, let me, because look, I don't know if he one of those straight dudes that be like, don't look at me like, like you know what I'm saying, like, yeah,
I used to look at it. You say
mm,
what you want to say, Hattie. And
mm-mm.
I used to look back in the days where it wasn't safe to look. Ooh, I was adventurous back then. It wasn't even safe to look back then, Hattie.
A little bit more inclusive
Yeah.
when I was going, child, and I feel like for the life of me, I thought there was a lot of in the closet dudes in my college.
But I'm just the parties. Ooh, it used to be some. My
Mm,
floor has all of the girls' side. The girls' side, they used to always come on my floor because on our side we had three floors on the boys' side, three floors on the girls' side. So on my floor, which was the second floor, which was the ground floor, really, um, the girls used to come to my floor because that's where all the fine boys were. Oh, God. Who
child.
was some fine boys on that floor? Ooh, and that was the
I was
black.
in
That was
college.
my dorm was
Yeah,
actually the black dorm. It was the black dorm. It was the dorm that they built just for black students when black students first
right.
started coming to campus, and it was literally across the street from the school.
Yeah. I wish I was in college when y'all was in college because, like, it seemed like college was a little bit fun.
It
It's
was.
it was
You
so
know, you
yeah.
could y'all got even though it seems more y'all are more tolerant now and more inclusive, but y'all got social media,
Mm,
y'all got cell phones that we ain't have none of that shit. You
yeah.
ain't have no social media, you ain't have no cell phone, so you could do shit and get away with it. And bitch don't never have to store. All we have is the memories and what I tell you it was.
Mm, yeah.
The shit they used to go on.
Right, right,
I
right.
remember our dorm got scabies because one of the girls came home with scabies and passed it along the whole girls side, and so They didn't know if it was on the boys' side, so we all, boys and girls side, had to evacuate and let them
What is
cleanse the
scabies?
dorm. Huh?
What's scabies again? What is that?
Scabies is like, I think it's like pubic lice or whatever, but it's a little communicative disease where you could pass it along or
Mm.
whatever. It leave like rashes and shit. But one of them girls had it, and so they moved all of us, all of the boys, to one door. We had to sleep in the lounge on cot
Oh well,
in the
hell,
lounge
hell,
of another door for like a whole week.
hell no.
It
I,
was a mess.
what
It
kind of
was a
door do?
mess. We were so mad at her. They made her move out the dorm though. They made her. She violated her thing. She got
Oh
scabies.
my god,
They
not
made her
Tracy.
move out.
Not Tracy said just like Sharice. You know what? We did not bring Sharice up at all, but she because Sharice did bring up some. She got in the mix a little bit this episode.
Just a little bit, but not too much. Not too much. But Tracy would never not take the opportunity to go in on
Not
Sharice.
just like
Just like I
Sharice.
would never not take the opportunity to go in on Ashley bitch ass and Karen bitch ass.
Oh my god, y'all gotta stop.
Anyway, oh, we way over today.
Yeah, we overtime.
Huh.
I mean, the only thing else to talk about next episode. Apparently, there's supposed to be some conversation about what happened between Wendy and
I
Mia.
don't care. I don't care. Wendy, if it comes to light that you really did let that woman eat your box, I'm gonna drag you again, Wendy, on my review.
I'm like,
I'm
yeah, ain't
telling
that
you now.
cheating? Ain't that cheating? You married? Y'all both
I'm
married.
going to drag the fuck out of you, Wendy, again, like I did in season five.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drag her again, like I did in season five.
Oh Lord, child.
Wendy, you better hope this is a lie.
Yeah, honestly, because I'm like, girl, like, okay, y'all done got over y'all little tiff, but that ain't
Baby,
mean
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
drag the
eat.
fuck out of you, Wendy.
But you know what? You know what? You threw drink. I said it in my video. You threw a drink at me. Come down here. Come down. Okay.
But you don't do it for a raggedy bitch like Mia, because she's gonna lie about it. She's
Mm.
gonna add to the story. She's gonna make all kinds of lies, and she's gonna embellish and add all kind of stuff to the story. And there's gonna be no way for you to deny it or say it's not true, especially if you knowingly let her eat your box. So not anything she say could be true.
Now that ain't cheating if it's just eating, child. Okay. All right. All right, y'all.
Mm-mm,
It better not be
mm-mm.
true though. Mm. I'm ready, but honestly, I'm waiting for Giselle and damn and Robert because I know they are creeping as much as they want to sit there and be like, well, who's messing with other like girl? Y'all mess with each other. I know y'all are.
Well, child. That's just like I told you. If you waiting for them to call out Giselle at a reunion, you're gonna be waiting because it never happened. The only time Giselle ever got called out like that at a reunion was
Was
Monique.
Monique. Monique and
That's
look,
the only time.
a lot of y'all don't like Monique, but she need to come back. I
I
said
don't know about all
I
that.
said it. I said it. Cause no, she brought balance. She brought balance to the force. Okay,
I
like
wouldn't go that far
well, look. So, somebody we need a shake up because it seemed like none of the girls is really they not really coming
because
at.
Monique had no smoke for Ashley ass, and Ashley ass was the one in cahoots with Giselle when they first started that whole rumor about Monique's baby not being Chris's.
Mm,
That was Ashley and Giselle
well,
that sat up there and basically concocted that whole story. Well, I heard this. Well, I heard that. And just them two bitches. That whole season five, Candace wasn't even on the radar. It was Monique.
mm,
And they was dragging Monique for saying that that baby was not Chris' baby, that it was her trainer's baby or something like that, the trainer or something like that. A mess.
wow. So it really is a pattern for Giselle. I really don't see it for her. Like I said, she's probably gonna stay here for as long as she can. She is like, I think at this point, I think she's worse than Kenya. Kenya ain't never. She did some spiteful shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, they're the trinity of horrible people. Ashley is number one. Karen and Giselle anchor and is number two.
Mm,
Simultaneous. They're the base of the pyramid, Actually, he's at the top of the pyramid, and then you got Giselle and Karen right here at the bottom of the pyramid.
Monique wasn't even most interesting person on the show. She was what show? Oh, you talk about that other show that she was on?
Love and Marriage DC.
See, Monique is the type she gotta have like a villain. She need or a person that she considers a villain. Like certain
I owe my people a sugar spike deal. I'm tired, y'all. I don't even know if I could do it. I had too much going on today. These people done drained me today. I still got another call when I get out of here. I got two more calls
Oh
and
damn.
meetings when I get off of this goddamn live.
Well, all right, we'll be here. We'll be at El Teddy's place next week. It looks like Medusa wasn't able to show up today, which is fine. You know, she just had her child, so
You had the baby. Shout
everything.
out to the baby.
Shout out to the baby, honey. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. But yeah, I think that's it for this live. You know, thank you guys for coming on. To the replay watchers, hey, how y'all doing? Make sure y'all watch the whole video. We trying to get these watch time hours up. I say this time blue in the face because YouTube, it feel like when I get to the end of the damn rainbow, YouTube want to be like,
you almost got your 4,000.
No, yeah, but it's I gotta make more. I gotta make more uploads and lives and stuff like that because the watch time hours is coming down. I'm just like, why the hell is it coming down? Like, and it don't make any sense. I got a million lifetime views. I'm getting all, but I think it's because of the shorts. The shorts they don't count for watch time hours for some strange reason.
I remember the other day I was watching one of your shorts, and I remember I forgot I left it playing. So I went to the bathroom, went to the kitchen. It was like 15 minutes of it playing just over and over. I said, well, I gave Derek some good views because I just left it playing.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Oh, man.
Honey, let me tell you, child. And oh my God. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Be sure to subscribe, like this video and all that. And see y'all with the next. I will be doing more lives. The Let's Chat will be coming back on Mondays and Tuesdays. Be up on that. Okay. See y'all later.